Hello! Time to work on the mobility in our ankles and the stretching out of the bottom of the feet and the top of the feet. So I'm seated on a bolster. You can simply use a pillow. That's just to give our ankles a little more space because we're going to start moving them around. So just take your hands behind you and your legs extended in front. Then just start to point and flex. We really want to move through the toes each time. Tops of the foot, bottom of the foot, and the ankles. Good. Now take them out and bring them around. Moving through even that supine position. We want to get all the corners of the ankles and see how the toes are moving too. Just try to get them all nice and mobile. Then go the other direction. Roll it around. This is warming up our feet a little bit too for what's to come next. Roll them. My ankles crack every time. That's all right. Roll them around. Good. Now just take those feet and turn them in. And actually, let's bring the toes toward each other that you're going to touch, getting the edge of the ankle. And then turn them the other way, trying to bring the big toe side of the feet together. Good. And now let's move onto our knees. So come up onto your knees and first place your toes on the floor. Now I like to look and make sure all of my toes are spread apart, especially that pinky toe and the fourth toe. They seem to like to be a little friends, at least in my feet. We're just going to place a little body weight with our own hips down onto those feet. Now, I can feel this right away across the arch, the fascia that's here, and specifically for me, into my big toe. This is called fire toes, and for me, it does feel like my feet are on fire, just a little bit. This is a great stretch. If it gets too much, you can put your hands down, take a little pressure off, and then if you're ready, come back into it again. You're welcome to ease into poses always. Nice breath. Think of that warm fire right at the feet. Let's give it one more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Nice job. Come forward. Take the top of the feet and just tap, 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 tap. Feels good to kind of massage the tops of the feet there. Now the next, we're just going to sit back on the tops of our feet. So the tops of the feet flat on the floor and we're sitting back. Now this could be hard for you if you have knee issues. It can be a struggle. So we can take this bolster that we had before in between our legs. It can help to elevate you just a little bit. But you do lose some of that pressure on the tops of the feet if you spread your knees out. So just be aware of that. Try to do what you can. And if you can't feel a whole lot of sensation, then you need to get further back. So we're going to take our hands behind us and get further back. For me, I can start now to feel the quadriceps a little bit as well. Say this even is too easy for you. Let's go one step deeper. Let's slide this bolster away. We're going to place our feet back together again. And, well, let's widen out just a little bit. Maybe put the toes around the edges of the bolster and start to come back. And you might even be able to lay back. Now you're really going to feel that in the quadriceps and the psoas and the feet. So the tops of the feet, see how my toes are tucked right under. I don't have my foot flexed out to the side. And we've got that nice stretch through the quadriceps. So lots of levels for you to choose. Pick one that you can do reasonably Let's just breathe here for a few minutes. The longer we stay, the more our body will let go and release. But you have to pay attention to your own body, your own breath. If it's really hard to breathe, if this is just too far, then come up. Take that next level up. And we work into things, right? It takes practice. Little bit by little bit, our bodies can change. Let's take one more breath right here. Inhale. Exhale. Careful how you lift up because we're down on our hands and knees. So come on up. And if you want to balance it out, feel free to take a child's pose. Just let the forehead rest down, just kind of bending our body the other way. Not only was that quadriceps and feet, but it was also a back bend, especially if you went back deep into that pillow. Good. And now your feet should be ready to go, all stretched out, all strengthened, ready to go.